I can't quite tell, but is this stage supposed to, on purpose, look like a massive Pokeball or something? Because I feel like that's what it's supposed to look like. Anyway, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragon, and no, it's not entirely ball-shaped. Welcome back to Pokemon Sword. So, we've just kicked this guy's butt on the second try, and he's basically telling us that we've got to go beat up his brother next. Boy, do I love it in video games when the bad guy tells you exactly what you have to do upon being defeated. Okay, this is where we fought Etunatus before. Alright, you did it, older brother. Looks like it came following after the Rusted Shield. I bombarded it with Galar particles. That's not nice. Zamazanta's in pain. This is all because I let him get away with stealing the stupid Rusted Shield. Yes, expose your true barbaric, brutish nature, and allow us to reveal exactly who the false kings are. You see, that's cheating. It's like if you try to say all dogs are bad, so you take a dog and treat it and like abuse it for 5 years, and it like becomes very mean towards you, and then you use that to justify all dogs are bad. That's basically what you're doing. And also, don't abuse dogs because that's not nice. Okay. I'm actually surprised that that came out sounding the way I wanted it to. Younger brother, don't attack me. Go into town and sow as much destruction as you can. It's trying to suppress and calm itself, but it can't control all the power. Zamazenta, I was hoping we could calm it down just like we did with the others, but our opponent is a legendary Pokemon, and if you're thinking about catching it, go ahead. I mean, think again. Don't go ahead, very much so. I hate to admit it, but if anybody can stop it, it's gotta be you. Alright, I'll keep everybody safe down here, so you don't have to worry about a thing. You just focus on calming down Zamazenta. Alright, here it comes! So is this, do we get to actually catch both version mascots in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Usually that's a thing that's been reserved for the third version, like Emerald or Platinum or whatever. But it looks like, I have caught Zacian earlier, and it looks like I do indeed get to catch Zamazenta here, or at least attempt to. Alright, so we are going to Acrobatics your face. Are we? It says it's super effective. Are you a fighting type? I'm guessing you're fighting type because it says you're also resisting bug, and you are indeed pure fighting. Alright, so let's go in Acrobatics your face. This is going to be a traditional capture, it seems, and not a, like a Dynamax battle capture. We're going to Acrobatics you, and that did a sizable amount. I don't especially want to... U-turn's not going to do anything. 35 power to 220 power. Once all the damage modifiers are put into effect. I don't really want Wrigley to die. Alright, you're gonna play rough. That's not very effective on fire. Don't you have a fighting type move or anything? Alright, well, there's that. Who else do I have besides the obvious answer of Steve? So far, you've used Crunch, and you've used Play Rough. I don't know if there's any evidence that you actually have a fighting-type move. Alright, let's see. You're going to Iron Defense me. Okay, so that basically confirms that I should be using Freeze Dry here. Which is, okay, so Iron Defense, Play Rough, and the other thing you did, Crunch. So there is a chance that you still have a fighting type move on you. I don't know how good that chance is. Let's freeze dry you. If I can actually freeze you, that would be really great. And I do not. Camarasaurus is probably going to go down, to which I say sorry. But I would like to... I would just like to see... Okay, you're gonna Iron Defense again. That'll give me more chances. You're pretty much impenetrable from the physical side now. Come on, freeze! Ooh, yes, thank you. Oh my, yes. That is one of the best statuses for rods. Lower level, definitely not. Great balls, luxury balls, ultra balls, moon balls, dive balls, master ball. Alright, well, we'll be doing this. Wait, what? Can I not? Did I say I couldn't? I can. Okay, so I've got to beat it up first, and then does it do the thing from before? Whatever. Zamazenta is frozen solid, and freeze dry should be taking you down. Alright, timely status effect. Zamazenta went down. Freeze and sleep are the two statuses that flat out double a Pokemon's catch rate. Paralysis, poison, and burn raise it by 50%. Usually the one that you would use is sleep, though, because there are no moves, as of my knowledge, as of Gen 7, that exist solely to freeze without doing damage. Zamazenta, you good there, buddy? Do you need pets? Hop! Zamazenta just needs pets. I mean, I could give them both pets. I have 2 hands. I can pet them both. Good boy. Good boy, Zacian. Now Zamazenta's sad. No. You're going after Zamazenta. Alright, so I think... This belongs to Zamazenta, not you. I think this justifies like, impeachment for the royal lineage for gross incompetence or whatever. Hop is going to reclaim the Rusted Shield. You can stay on the roof for all I care. Good boy. I'm talking to the doggy, not the red guy. Zacian. Zacian stares into my eyes. As expected of the champion, you took complete control of the situation. Yeah, by beating it up. Plus, it looks like that Pokemon is waiting for you. Oh, wait. Did I not catch you earlier? I thought I caught you earlier. Maybe I didn't. Do I need healing? I need a little bit of healing, although not as much as I thought I would coming out of that. Although, to be fair, the freeze helped. If I... Healing items are over here. If I did not have the freeze kicking in at a very convenient moment, that would have been a lot hairier. Alright, so do I still have a fresh water? I have 1 fresh water, and I've been waiting for a situation where I only need a little bit of healing, and I guess this is it. Okay, Wrigley's HP was restored by 28 points. 93% efficiency of that healing item, as I like to say. Zacian. Yeah, I guess. Fetch the sword, buddy. Go fetch the sword. He fetched the sword. This is the best Pokemon ever on the grounds that the legendary Pokemon are just basically big puppies. Okay! You're pure fighting as well, right? So you have an intense look on your eyes. Intrepid Sword. Your attack rose for free at the beginning of combat. Pure fighting. Oh, Fairy Steel. Okay, so Pyro Ball will be doing a lot of damage. I don't think it'll KO, because you're a legendary Pokemon, and you're, generally speaking, except for some of the odd exceptions like Deoxys, no legendary Pokemon has, like, a bad defense stat. This should do a lot of damage without killing you, and it looks like it will. Okay. So Wrigley is awaiting my directions, and my directions are going to involve, let's say getting out of here. I'm trying to listen to the music. Let me turn the volume up just a little. I feel like I hear, like, motifs from the Slumbering Weld. Like the little fast arpeggio thingy. It is called an arpeggio, right? That's in the background periodically where the notes go like da-da-da-da-da-da, that one. Anyway. Steve. I don't know what type that attack you used on me was. I'm going to guess it was fighting. Although you're not a fighting type Pokemon, so I don't know for sure. It did neutral damage, so it won't be Steel or Fairy. Steve. If it's super effective on Steve, it's fighting. Because that's Steve's only elemental weakness. You're going to Swords Dance instead. Okay. Let's see. You will be faster than me. We are going to get crunched. And even with the +2... Even with the +2 on... Yeah, I guess. Even with the +2 on your attack, that didn't do a lot of damage. Let me Cotton Guard. I should use Cotton Guard on the first turn. I've been holding Cotton Guard in reserve instead of teaching other things over it for situations exactly like this. You're going to Crunch. And Steve is going to Cotton Guard. And that should raise my defense by 3 stages. Drastically. And I should be able to do that at least once more. Barring a critical hit without dying now. So let me just go up to +6. And we're going to have, Zacian, I'm sorry, but you're just not the best sheepdog I've ever encountered. You're kind of getting walled by this one here. And this is where a max potion would come in handy. I have 200 HP almost. I've got 160 points of restoration. I guess I can just use a hyper potion, but... Alright, I guess I'll use a hyper potion. I'm pretty sure I can take one more hit without dying if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to take that risk. Alright. I want to put myself in a situation where, Behemoth Blade. This is the moment of truth when it comes to the type of that move. Alright, so that was probably fighting, right? No, it didn't say anything, so maybe it was just... I'm trying to think what else it could be. Could it be typeless? I mean, normal? Not typeless, because that's not really an actual thing. You are... Okay, this is an arms race now. You're at plus... Are you at +6 now? On your attack? I know you've already used Swords Dance once. Let's see. I will hit you once more. Yeah, I definitely hear similarities between this battle music and the Slumbering Weld. Okay. So, I am going to... Okay, I'm not going to try attack anymore. One, if you hit me again, Revenge is going to be... Reversal is going to be powered up and you're probably going to die. Two, I don't want to worry about a critical hit or anything. So it's Ultra Ball time. Alright. Not even one. If I had... Sacred Sword, that is a fighting type move that is going to kill me! And I was just about to open my mouth and say that if Steve goes down, I'm suddenly in very hot water. Those are all physical moves, so the Assault Vest is useless. Do I want to just use the Master Ball? I don't want to stay here for too long. If Camarasaurus goes down, I'm probably just going to use the Master Ball. Let's see. Alternatively, there is a non-zero chance, although it's probably very low, that you decide to go and use Sword Stance again. Oh, I was going to say, does Zacian and Zamazenta have elevated catch rates the way, like Dialga, Palkia, Zekrom, and Reshiram do? Being a Steel type, though, I could have used Freeze Dry and try to freeze you. Then you would resist it. You're gonna Sacred Sword my face. That's game. Okay, so... Now, had I done that in the other order... Alright, Wrigley. That was only, what, the second Pokeball I threw at you? Second Pokeball. I started with 37. So this is the third Pokeball. Blip. Come on, make it easy. No, alright. That is a Sacred Sword. Your attack is at plus a big number, so... Even though that's not a super effective hit, and Wrigley isn't exactly what I'd call a pushover. Irene, you can have the bulk of the experience, I guess. Alright, it's Master Ball time. There it is. not the most exciting way to catch a legendary Pokemon, but I've decided that, after Pokemon Heart Gold, I do not feel like spending a great amount of time doing this. Zacian's been caught. And, Irene, Rolladillo, and Euclid's 5th all gain levels. Any cool moves you want to learn? Even level 50 for the latter two. Alright, Zacian's data will be added to the Pokedex. Oh, you're Fairy. Are you only part Steel? Do you change forms when you pick up the Rusted Steel or something? Alright, this nickname isn't even a question. Alright, I'm glad when the game makes it easy to nickname things. So, Intrepid Sword. It is said that the hero used the sword to hold a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That's her hold item. And the Intrepid Sword and Rusted Sword. The ability does just flat out raise your attack by 50% when you enter battle. So you've got almost 300 points of attack under your belt just when you enter battle. At level 70 with no effort values. What would that be if you extrapolate that to level 100? Probably easily 400 plus. With effort values, probably upper 400s points of attack. I don't know what your individual values say, but if you had a perfectly raised good boy who got the Intrepid Sword bonus, you would probably be sitting at close to 500 points of physical attack. All right, Uber tier for sure. And, you can go to the PC. If I had to take a wild guess, Zamazenta is probably a similar deal for defense. Okay. Brilliant. You've been recognized by real royalty. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave. We were so preoccupied with fussing over who the new king was. How terribly uncouth-like. Hey you, spiky head. Ugh. Why should I go expecting those two to start learning some manners now? My older brother and I will atone for our crimes. Please escort us to the appropriate place. If you really want to atone, what's with that posh superior attitude? Ah, whatever. Dragonite, I think I understand why you became the champion. But please don't go calling me anymore. Seems like I'm only getting called out when you're in a sticky situation. And that's Pierre's rare league card. But that reminds me, I still need to look at everyone's again. Alright, Professor Sonia. I can't ask you to forgive me, but I'm truly sorry for deceiving you. I was really hurt at first, but overall, thanks to you, I've ended up learning quite a bit. Sonia, you're such a nerd. Ah, that came off a bit more sarcastic than I thought it would. Well, please continue to do your best as a professor. Oh wait, was that Sonia or the assistant who said the thing that made them sound like a nerd? We've stopped them from causing any harm. I hope Zamazenta's okay. The Rotom phone, probably Hop. Wasn't he just right here? Or did he go after the shield puppy? Zamazenta's here with you. Are you okay? Things have been better, but I'm hanging in there. Alright, so he needs assistant. He'll be at the heart of the Slumbering Weld. Alright. Don't ask me to do that again. Even in its Pokeball, Zacian seems worried about its partner. We should go back to the Slumbering Weld and see how Hop and Zamazenta are doing. Okay. So I think I would like to make a pit stop at home, right? Yeah, that sounds wise. And going off the assumption that Zamazenta is going to be the defensive equivalent of Zacian, that should be easier to stand up against without being one-shot constantly. I'm going to try and paralyze you with Thunder Punch. Unless you're, for whatever reason, a type that's suddenly 4 times weak to fighting, to electric. But I don't think you are, because I'm pretty sure you're pure fighting. Alright. Dynamaxing doesn't actually make the Pokemon itself grow bigger, but they're still able to physically interact with others, right? What? I did not follow those two statements. Is it just an illusion, but... Is it like, they only look bigger, but they can still contact stuff within a bigger bounding box. That's what growing bigger means. Sonia. Wait. Oh, that will just teleport us. I thought she was actually going to, like, run ahead of us. But no. We just get to bypass this. Alright, so I actually want to end the video here. I took like one step too far forward. That's awkward. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Sword. In the next part, we're going to be probably fighting Zamazenta. I will see you all later.